Alright, what is up, guys? We are finally back with Claymore, chapter 130, Mark of the Warrior, part 3. I'm back from my trip, so let's just keep going, man. Let's keep pushing with Claymore. So yeah, I'm excited, man, because I feel like we left off at like some really, really good moments. I mean, just the whole Rocky and Claire reunion, seeing Priscilla in that cocoon, like more than half of her body like coming out of it too. Um, so all that stuff, man, was a really bad place to leave off, but I'm glad we're back. So let's just go, man. I'm excited. I've been itching to get back to this, so let's do it. Okay, so Claire, I wanted to see you, Claire. You've grown, Rocky. Um, is Priscilla waking up? I mean, dude, that was the thing that like, so obviously Rocky, was the catalyst to break Claire out, but like, wasn't Claire essentially the one who was keeping Priscilla like in that cocoon? So like, I remember thinking last chapter, like, if you take Claire out of there, like there's nothing remaining to hold Priscilla, trapped in that cocoon, right? So once you take Claire out of the equation, Priscilla will be freed, right? So, oh man. Anyway, so yeah, Miria already has her sword or her claymore in her hand. Everyone's getting ready. Yeah, it's coming. Oh God. All right. Dude, are you kidding me? I was not expecting. Honestly, I mean, I feel like I probably should have, but really, we're gonna start off this first chapter with Priscilla back? Oh no, Priscilla went to those other uh Yomas who were just waiting outside of Rabona, right? Interesting. Interesting that she just went straight to them. Okay, so let's see what she does. Yeah, I bet you they've never seen power like this before, right? I mean, a lot of them seem pretty shocked. Whoa, I'm surprised. After the seal broke, I thought it would kill everyone there, or go devour the people in the holy city. So why is it coming straight here to meet those of us assembled to watch? This is bad. Look alive, Lars. Okay. Alright. Priscilla's actually attacking them. Whoa. That was not what I was expecting at all. And she's killing them already. She's got a couple. Holy crap. Damn. Wait, she's already killed one, two, three, four. Well, I shouldn't say, let's not jump the gun, but I mean, she's already impaled four people. It's crazy. I wonder, I find that so strange. Like, why go after them? You know what I mean? Dude, she's like carving this girl's head, like, into like little like sections. But she was able to dodge and get out of there. I was only watching. Why the harsh treatment? That's what I'm saying too. Um, cool. I wonder what this girl down here is about to do. I feel like I've never seen. I would have to really think about it, but have we ever seen like a Yoma, eyes like darkened like that? Um, Holy crap, dude! She's shooting like spikes out of her, like the inside of her brain. What the hell? Or just like the inside of her body. Weird. This is really interesting, but they're giving Priscilla like everything that they got. Yeah, I'll show you guys this design. I mean, this almost kind of looks like a horror design or something like that, right? pretty cool. And even this one too is like pretty fucking weird too. Like, um, yeah, like what's that? There was an anime recently. I didn't watch it, but there was an anime recently of like this old guy and like this teenager who had this like ability to turn into they're like robots or something like that, and their like face would like literally like come out, things like that. I really don't know the name of it, but that's like all I remember. That's like all I know of it, and like I'm pretty sure like I don't know if the old man did it, but I know the teenager boy or whatever was like he like killed like a bunch of people, like that was his thing or whatever, while he was like transforming into like a robot and shit like that. So I don't know, it just kind of reminds me of that is what I'm trying to say. Like seeing like the face like pop out like that. Yeah, it's pretty cool stuff. Okay, so what the? Hey Kronos, what the hell's going on? I don't know, but it doesn't seem happy to be free of that spell. Some kind of binding that was restraining it has been released. Now it's continuing a fight from before. A fight? I was wrong. There are two in there, and one wants greater strength, so it came here where awakened beings have gathered. Okay, so that makes more sense as to why Priscilla is doing this. Prepare yourselves. It's putting us through a sieve. I'd say only about half of us will make it through this alive. What is happening? I think it's a battle for flesh and blood. One is an absolute monster surpassing an abyssal one, and the other is an unconscious organism seeking to eat all life in this land. The stronger one will take that body for its own. What? Which one would we prefer to win? Whichever wins, only hell awaits. That's what I'm saying. Like I feel like both halves are still like pretty awful, right? Like I wouldn't want either of those sides to win. Right now the unconscious life form absorbing power from around it has the advantage. But if the approaching abyssal one synchronizes with the monster, that will swiftly settle the matter. Interesting. And what's Claire doing? I love how Rocky is just like smiling. This is such like it's precious, but you gotta admit that's kind of funny. Him just behind her smiling. That's pretty funny. So let me go back really quick one page to what Deneva was saying. I think it was Deneva. Yeah, so okay, so one is an absolute monster surpassing an abyssal one, and the other is an unconscious organism seeking to eat all life in this land. I'm trying to see, like, I'm trying to differentiate the two between Cassandra and Priscilla. I feel like that's kind of like telling that, like, really you could say that both of them kind of fit the bill equally, if you know what I'm saying, what I'm trying to say. Like, I feel like Helen's or Deneva's description for these two could really work for either or, right? One is an absolute monster surpassing an abyssal one. I mean, I feel like that's probably more Priscilla, right? But then again, even Cassandra is like, I mean, she just reached the power of an abyssal one, or is she beyond that as well? I don't know. That's tough to say. But I mean, the fact that she did come out on top over, Roxanne and Hysteria, like I feel like Cassandra is like a bit beyond an abyssal one, that she's like elevated into like another level, right? I don't know. And then the other is an unconscious organism seeking to eat all life in this land. I feel like that's more Cassandra, right? But yeah, anyway, let's keep going. I don't know why I hung on that. I hung on that way longer than I needed to, but whatever. Okay, so seeing you like that again reminds me of when you were a total loser, right? It's really nostalgic seeing Claire in that armor again. I can't believe you've known about that monster all this time and came all this way with a desire for revenge buried inside. Her name is Priscilla. She's the former number one who beheaded Teresa. Yeah, and everyone's shocked. I owe Teresa my life. When I was a child and a Yoma dragged me around and tormented me, she saved my body and soul. Teresa left the organization for me. They pursued her. She then faced Priscilla, who awakened as she decapitated Teresa. I took Teresa's head and showed up at the gates of the organization. I had chosen to become a warrior. In despair, that was all I could do to move forward. And so, buried inside me is Teresa's flesh. I am not half Yoma, but 1/4 Yoma. I see, that's why. Really? Huh. Was that ever... Holy crap. Was that ever, like, explicitly, like, said? I mean, obviously we always knew that, you know, a bit of Teresa's blood and flesh was inside Claire, but I feel like I never did, like, the math or, like, really thought about it that, like, no, like, you have, like, obviously Claire's, flesh and whatever, and then you have Teresa taking up, like, a huge portion of her body as well, and then you have a small bit of Yoma inside there as well. Yeah, I don't know. I feel like I could go really deep into this if I really wanted to, but then this video would be like 25 minutes long. I don't want that to be the case. But wow, this is really interesting. All right, so only 1/4 Yoma when everyone else obviously has, half of their body. Um, so she has 25% of her body is Teresa, and then another 25% is Yoma. Um, okay, I need to stop because I will talk about this forever. This is really interesting though. But okay, let's keep going. Anyway, I see. So that's why. I became a warrior to get revenge for Teresa. Killing Priscilla is my only reason for living, no matter how strong she is, and even if giving my own life is not enough. That is a unchangeable fact. Um, Alright, so Miria gave her sword, or gave her a sword. After the black mass disappeared, that Claymore was stuck in the ground. It appears to be the same one that was swallowed along with Denova's right arm in the west. Fate has returned it to your hands. To one degree or another, whether they like it or not, people change their paths in life through encounters with others. Are you telling me that encountering us and our time together mean nothing in the face of your revenge? That is true, man. Like, I feel like she values that revenge so much that, these connections that she's made since she's been a Claymore, right? Like, meeting Miria, meeting Rocky, most importantly, meeting Denova and Helen and Galatea. I almost don't, I believe Claire 100%, but it's almost like, at the end of the day, revenge, like, you sacrificing everything just to kill Priscilla, you foregoing all your relationships, your friendships, your friends, the bonds that you've made, foregoing all of that just for revenge. I feel like is like, I don't know, man, like, that's a no-no in my book, right? But yeah, I don't know. But yeah, it is almost like a slap to the face to Miria and all her friends. Like, do we really mean so little to you that you would rather pursue revenge than, stay alive for us? You know what I mean? So anyway, your path to this moment has not been one solely of revenge. Our presence here, as well as the feelings of some absent, are proof of that. Sorry, but this revenge is no longer yours alone. Before we came here, we pledged our lives to fighting that monster. Right. It's a faithful bond from the fighting up north 7 years ago. Yuma, that's exactly what Tabitha said before we came here. Huh? Oh, it is? Well, it's true. Yeah, everyone's getting their claymores out. Nice, dude. So now, I mean, like, this is pretty cool, man. It's just like everyone united I mean, obviously, everyone was united in a common goal in terms of like like taking that rebelling against the organization. But like, now that that's over and done with, now we're united under a common goal, specifically against Priscilla. Like everyone is now like under this or has this understanding of like now it's time to go after Priscilla, right? Um, so it's pretty cool. Of course it means something. You are all essential to me as comrades and friends. So together let's live through this and smile again. Let's do it. And I'm glad Claire came to that realization as well. Um yeah. That's good, man. She had to come to that realization. Now this is weird that they're doing like title cards for everyone apparently. Okay. Um So Organization Warrior 129th Generation, former number 40, Yuma. Organization Warrior 132nd Generation, former number 14, Cynthia. Organization Warrior 141 generation, former number 31, Tabitha. Really? Tabitha is a number 31? I feel like I don't know why I thought I mean, I- did the generations like I don't know. I feel like the generations is kind of confusing me. Like maybe like some generations were just like tougher than others. Like maybe generation 141 was like they're just like the warriors in that class were way more powerful than Cynthia's generation for instance, or vice versa or whatever. But like I don't know why I just assumed that Tabitha would be a higher number than Cynthia. Um, yeah, I don't know. All right, anyway. All right, so Tabitha is number 31, Helen number 22, former number 22, and 135th generation. Deneva, just like Helen, 135th generation, former number 15. Organization Warrior, 127th generation, former number 6, Miria. And Organization Warrior 150th generation, former number 47, Claire. This is cool, man. I really like that like them showing us this. Obviously, we've known their numbers for a while, but it's a nice reminder. And then it's almost like um kind of showing us like in a way like where they started, right? Because obviously where they are now, they are so much more beyond than those like arbitrary numbers, right? Like I feel like none of the seven ghosts would be at their their original numbers, right? I feel like they've come such a long way from that time uh before Pieta and even in Pieta as well. So it's a really cool reminder of like kind of showing us like where they started. Um, all right, let's go. As warriors of the organization, this is our last unfinished task. Cool. That's the end of the chapter. Um, man, such a great shot, dude. That's awesome. Everyone together. Man, but then it's also like, dude, this is a great chapter, top to bottom. But it's also like just Miria saying that in the final shot. This is our last unfinished task. I mean, it really is, man, because you think about everything that we've done, taking out the organization, taking out two, Roxanne and Hysteria are done. They're out of the picture. The Destroyer is gone. Alicia and Beth, that whole problem was gone. Even the new set of twins that was going to come in and replace those two, they're not an issue anymore. Um, Luciella and Raffaella, of course, the Destroyer, that issue has been handled. I'm trying to think what else. Regaldo, Easley, um, Refool, like everything has pretty much been wrapped up except for, the major kind of antagonist, the final thing that we need to do, and that's Priscilla and Cassandra as well. But it's surreal, man. It's like this is we're in the end game now. We're in the end game. This is the final, the home stretch, right? And I'm already getting kind of sad, man. I mean, we still have like a couple more volumes left, but it's like we're actually getting there. It's crazy. But yeah, that's gonna be the end of the reaction, guys. Thank you guys for watching as always. Great chapter again. Really fun read. We got Claire back, man. She's back, and we're going after Priscilla. We're finally gonna get Priscilla. It's gonna happen. It's going to happen. It has to. But yeah, thank you guys again for watching. Like, comment, and subscribe for more Claymore. We are back. Sorry for the long hiatus. I apologize. I was on vacation, but we're back. So no more of that. So yeah, let's keep going. Peace.